cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge-ito you're not finna get in nobody's college-ito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. Deal, y'all. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use. Knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. We got my man Damian Porter. Big shout out to Damian Porter. Giving us news we can use, man. They saying that they're going back into this Big U situation, man. Damian Porter has been tapping on this for a minute now. He's been kind of going back and forth with it for a little second. But according to Damian Porter, man, Big U is accused of involvement in the unalignment of Nipsey Hussle, according to Damian Porter's reports. So we finna jump into this content. If you don't want to hear me talk, go to Damian Porter's page where you can find this original content. That is what I'm reacting to. We finna jump into this content. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go.
If you have not done so, Big U accused under heavy suspicion for having something to do with Nipsey Hussle's death. I suppose that until Big U's case is concluded and everything comes out in the trial, many people are going to believe that he had something to do with it, including this podcaster who just is convinced that Big U, his hands are dirty as it relates to Nipsey Hussle's unaliving. There has been no evidence of this. Someone has already been convicted, as we know, Eric Holder. But the suspicion abounds, and the streets have always been talking since Nipsey Hussle's deletion as to who may have been involved behind the scenes.
But even by now, the federal government has come out and said that Big U had nothing to do with that. So I think that people are just trying to force that to stick. But even by now, the federal government has made it abundantly clear that they don't even think that that's the case.
Again, even the feds have indicated that there is no evidence to indicate that Big U had anything to do with that. That even with their superseding indictment, they made it explicitly clear that they were not alleging that Big U unalived Nipsey Hussle. Only that he was trying to bully him, etc. They caught him on phone calls and some threats that Big U had made, so forth and so on. Nevertheless, as I said, clearly, until the trial is over and everything comes out, and perhaps even after that, if Big U is found to be innocent of having anything to do with Nipsey Hussle's unaliving, some people, perhaps until their dying day, will believe that he has something to do with it. Oftentimes when people are found innocent, O.J. Simpson comes to mind quickly, people still believe that they're guilty and still treat them as such.
Yeah, and definitely still continue to treat him as such. Now, it seems like he's talking about whack because he's bringing up this clip of ADAM22. So let's see where this goes.
So even if found innocent of any wrongdoing as it relates to that, and the indication is that he will be found, that they're not even charging him of anything as it relates to Nipsey Hussle's death. Again, the person who was charged, Eric Holder, has since been found guilty long ago and is sitting in prison for the rest of his life. Nevertheless, again, the rumors abound, the streets continue to talk, and the suspicion besets Big U. Will it ever die down? Will we ever be able to come from under the suspicion of having unalived or having something to do, sent the order, etc., Nipsey Hussle? This is ADAM22 here of No Jumper fame, and he believes that Big U indeed has something to do with Nipsey Hussle's death.
I don't think Adam thinks that. I think that Damien might have only caught a piece of a clip because I watched this whole episode. He didn't really allude to that. Let's see what he's talking about. I could be.
Wack 100, nevertheless, surprisingly, shockingly, defends Big U, speaks up for him. What gives? Is there a reason for this?
You want to know a weird conversation I had with Vlad the other day?
What up?
You know Vlad loves to say, Big U never extorted me. He could have tried to extort me. He never tried to do anything to me. He was always a great guy to me. Which is like Vlad just unnecessarily interjecting himself into that as if he would have firsthand knowledge of Big U's many alleged crimes. And Vlad seemed so shocked that when he said that he doesn't believe at all that Big U could have had anything to do with what happened to Nip. And I said,
He didn't.
I said, I'm not so convinced of that.
He didn't.
So there you have it. And who knows how far Adam was about to go before Wack chimes in and says, he didn't. I don't want to get too deep in it, but I could have swore that before the indication coming from Wack was a bit different, sort of indicating that perhaps he did have something to do with it, but I could be mistaken about that.
No, you're not mistaken. Wack for sure pushed the campaign saying that Big U had something to do with Nipsey Hussle's unalivement. Now he's switching his tone. You're not tripping, Damian Porter. You're not tripping at all.
I thought he had made content indicating that indeed. But again, I could be wrong. I know that they had fell out. But for whatever reason, he's adamant here, Wack 100, about Big U. He didn't. He had nothing to do with it. So, he's not ambiguous here about whether or not Big U had any involvement whatsoever. He is making it explicitly clear. He's shutting Adam down. But as we just seen, he said, ADAM22, that he's not so sure that Big U did not have something to do with Nipsey Hussle's death. So again, as I said, the suspicion and individuals speaking on this and believing that Big U somehow has his hands dirty is going to continue. It's just like with the Suge Knight and Tupac situation for many years, and I'm sure even still.
Years, decades, and centuries can go by, and they're going to still blame Suge Knight for being a part of Tupac unalivement for sure.
Now today, many people were pointing a finger at Suge, believe that Suge set it up, Suge has something to do with it. I mean, the conspiracy theories, they float around often when it's involving a celebrity.
For sure.
And, people oftentimes just don't want to accept what it is. Suge set him up. He's sitting in the car with him with all these shots ringing out, bullets flying right past his head, grazing his head. That's bananas. But many people have believed that. And here now, many people are believing that Big U again, even though Eric Holder was not only arrested and convicted and has a life sentence for this, not only admitted that he did it in court, but just tried to say that it was self-defense of sorts or what have you. It's on camera. It was caught on camera. So we know who did it, but obviously Adam's point and others who believe that Big U was somehow involved, their point is that he somehow sent.
Now, I'm wondering if Big U was on the streets or anything like that was actually to come across, would Adam still be maintaining such an out loud public opinion about the situation? Probably not, but we're going to get up out here to the next one, man. That's Damian Porter. Y'all want to catch the rest of this? Check Damian Porter out on his channel. We up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal is right down to the left. You know the rest.
Man, protest the air, Smith. We on the air, protest the air at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.